Should we do the laugh one more time?
No, please don't. You sound like you're hurting yourself.
I can't get the high note. What's up, guys? Welcome to the second ever episode of Above Average Movies. Tonight, just came back from watching Suicide Squad. So, hashtag squad goals. You know how it is. My wife's laying on the floor, so that's who I just looked at. She's like a dead body just laying out on the floor.
Start over.
But anyway, so we just came back from Suicide Squad, and we're going to talk about it while it's fresh on my brain. So the first few minutes of this video will be spoiler free, and then after that I'll give you a warning. So if you haven't seen it yet, run to the movie theater, see it, then come back, finish this video, because it will be spoiler filled. So overall, Suicide Squad, I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I think a lot of the reviews are very, very, very negative. I don't agree with all of those, but I've also seen some reviews that people absolutely love it. I don't agree with those either. It's a decent movie. Has a very predictable story. Heroes, tragic, Earth's in trouble, save the world, yay. But the characters are, some were great, some not so great. Harley Quinn, my favorite character of this movie by far. Margot, whatever her name is, this young lady right here, did a great job as Harley Quinn. She had those quirky moments where she was going crazy. When there was a really serious moment, she would say something pretty funny. She killed it as Harley Quinn. Will Smith, just let the record show, I don't like Will Smith. I don't like anything he's been in since Fresh Prince. And but he was tolerable in this movie, and that's saying a lot for Will Smith as Deadshot. So he was the leader of the Suicide Squad. It seemed like him and Harley kind of stole the show. Jared Leto as the Joker, good, not great. I wanted a lot more of him. The Joker is maybe in this movie for 10 minutes altogether, maybe. Very, very little Joker, and I guess from interviews, Jared was saying that a lot of his scenes got cut out, so it would have been interesting to see more of him, but it gets me excited for for the possibility of him showing back up in the Batman solo film or somewhere down the line with this DC cinematic universe, because the potential's there. When he laughs, sometimes he kind of, the way he moves his body and stuff, there's definite Jokerness to him, but I just wanted more of it. But from what I saw, good, but not Heath Ledger good. Heath Ledger is still, by far, favorite Joker ever. So, but the movie suffered, in my opinion, from, there was no character building. Like, the first few minutes of the movie showed a little history on Harley, a little history on Deadshot, a little history on a few of the characters, but I wanted more. I wanted a lot more. I wanted to know these characters. The same thing with, that I talked about with Batman vs. Superman, throwing in a lot of characters at once that I know nothing about. Like, this movie, we didn't need Katana. We didn't need the Boomerang guy. There were characters that would have been cut out completely, and had you focused on, Harley Quinn more, the Joker more, Deadshot more, I feel like the movie could have been better. Because we just kind of, I know him from the comics, but someone who might not have read the comics doesn't know much about these characters. So without getting too much into it, I think overall, go see this movie, because it is a decent way to waste a couple hours, but don't go into it thinking it's gonna blow your mind, because it's just a movie. So let's get into some spoilers. So if you didn't know, that was weird. I tried to talk, but I couldn't. So last chance, spoilers. If you haven't seen the movie, stop watching right here. The main villain is Enchantress. Enchantress. Thank you. Shout out to my wife. Enchantress. Which you don't really get that vibe from the trailers. Originally, I thought that originally way back, I thought the Joker was going to be the villain, and the Suicide Squad was going to form to stop the Joker from doing something. But Enchantress is the main villain, and she's not a good villain. She's this voodoo witch who does something. Well, this is the spoiler section. She casts this curse that's going to destroy the whole world. And so what is it with villains trying to destroy the whole world? It makes no sense to me. Why is it every time a villain comes, you can't just take over a town or something, but you got to destroy the whole world? And so she was very, pretty much any superhero movie's done it. Avengers has done it, where a giant hole opens up in the sky and electricity is flying everywhere, stuff's blowing up, and it's up to the Suicide Squad to stop it. So the movie is very predictable. There's no surprises. There's no things that you didn't see coming. Like, the Suicide Squad's going to save the world, and they do. And that's the movie. Another awesome thing about this movie is the relationship between Joker and Harley. We don't get to see a lot of it, but the times that they're together, you kind of feel like that they would really work well off each other, Jared Leto and Margot Robbie. But like, I wanted a lot more. We see a little bit of when she's Dr. Harleen, how the Joker seduces her, makes her go crazy, turns her into Harley Quinn, and then that's it. I want more of that relationship. They show one scene which is really, really cool with Harley in her classic, the Jester outfit with the red and black, and but I wanted more of that. I want to know why they're so madly in love with each other, other than the fact that Joker caused her to go crazy. Batman showed up in this movie a little bit. I love Ben Affleck as Batman. Loved it in Batman vs. Superman. Loved it in this movie. He's in it just a tiny bit, so don't go expecting that this is a Batman movie, because it definitely isn't. But he's in it a tiny bit, and his scenes are good. He has one scene with Deadshot, one scene with Harley and the Joker, and one after credits scene with Amanda Waller. So stay after the credits. I know we're not used to that with DC movies, but stay after the credits. But yeah, so something I didn't like about this movie. What's his name? Diablo. Fire dude. The dude from the beginning was against joining the Suicide Squad. And then they put the little chips in his neck, and you're going to join us or we're going to blow your head off. So the entire time the dude's against it, won't even use his powers not once. And then at the end of the movie, he's like, alright guys, don't worry, I got this. He turns into this giant flame monster, beats up the bad guy, and then he's like, dude, that's my family. And it's like, homeboy, 20 minutes ago you didn't even want anything to do with these people, and now they're your family? Come on, get your stuff together. There was no character development whatsoever. 1 second, he's just in a tube filled with water, so I guess he doesn't catch on fire or something. The next second, he's saving the day, and he's hanging out with his family, and him and Deadshot are probably going to go take family pictures afterwards because they're just so happy together. It made no sense to me. No sense whatsoever. There needs to be that character, that development, He just caught on fire and saved the day. And all of a sudden, they're all family. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Who else didn't I like? Katana. Katana was useless in this movie. First off, they literally made her useless. She showed up late and she said, "Oh, sorry, I'm late." She was so useless. She has a cool sword, but that's it. She didn't have any meaningful dialogue. She was useless. But her and Dad, family till the end, you know? Alright, back to more good things. Because this movie wasn't horrible. It wasn't horrible, but it definitely wasn't great. Deadshot. Deadshot was cool. Like I said, I'm not a Will Smith fan, but Deadshot was cool. But a lot of the times, I felt like it was Will Smith cosplaying as Deadshot. You know, because Will Smith's Will Smith. He's the same character in every movie. If it's Men in Black, I Am Legend, Pursuit of Happiness, it doesn't matter what movie it is, he's the same character. So, I felt like it was Will Smith, you know, dressing up as Deadshot, not Deadshot, if that makes sense. But he definitely was the star of this movie. The opening scene of the movie is him. He was the star of this movie. So, he's good. It'll be interesting to see how they use him further in the DC universe. If he's going to show up in the Batman movie, if he's going to show up in Justice League, if he's going to show up, whatever he might show up in. Because, you know, out of all of them, he's probably the most renowned actor. But yeah, this movie was just very. It's just a movie. You know, there's nothing that's going to blow your mind. Like, I wanted to do this video right now, right after we saw it, because there weren't a lot of memorable things. Like, if I took a couple days, I might have forgotten stuff. There's not a lot. Do you think there's memorable things?
I think there's quotable things.
Like what?
I can't remember right now.
Yeah, because there's nothing quotable.
No, because in the movie I was thinking, man, this is so quotable.
Okay. But, like, for instance, in The Dark Knight, and I went into this movie not trying to compare Heath Ledger and Jared Leto, because they are completely different Jokers, but it just happens. So, in The Dark Knight, there are so many quotable moments, memorable moments, you know, the interrogation scene, you know, the cruise ship scene, you know, the bank robbery scene, so many moments with the Joker, you know, the pencil, you want to see a magic trick, like...
I thought my jokes were bad.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't have my boy here pull your head off.
How about a magic trick? I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. Ta-da! It's gone.
Years after this movie came out, people still quote those things. I don't think years after Suicide Squad comes out, people are going to be quoting Jared Leto, because he didn't do anything memorable. He has a cool laugh. It's like kind of horrible laugh, I know, but he wasn't a memorable Joker. Like, he's going for a different Joker vibe. He wants to be this mob boss. You know, he's in it for the money. He's in it for the machine guns, all that stuff. And Harley's his main girl. But whereas Heath Ledger, he just wanted to cause trouble. He just wanted to blow stuff up and get rid of the Batman. So they're totally different Jokers. So if you're going into this movie thinking this is going to be like Heath Ledger, he's not, and you will be sorely disappointed. But that doesn't mean that I'm not interested in, because I want more. I want more of this Joker because I love the Joker and I want to see more of him. Amanda Waller. Dang, that chick was crazy in this movie. She had a bad attitude, but in a good way. Like she didn't take mess from nobody. She just there was one scene in particular where she was done with the people in her room, so she just killed them all. All these people that were on her team just a few seconds ago, she just pulled out a gun, blah blah blah, killed them all. And then Deadshot was like, "Dang girl, you gangsta." And it was like, if you've seen Arrow, the Amanda Waller on that, totally different than the Amanda Waller on Suicide Squad. The Amanda Waller on Arrow is more manipulative. You know, she'll have other people do all the work for her. And this one, she kind of took things into her own hands, but she also had people do the work for her. The Flash showed up for half a second, which was really cool. Really cool to see him. When excuse me, when Captain Boomerang, he was robbing a jewelry store, the Flash showed up and stopped him, which was really, really cool, but leads me to probably the most important question of this movie. If the Flash is here, and Batman's here, and Wonder Woman's out there somewhere, we already have established those characters. Why couldn't they come and stop Enchantress? It would have taken them 2 seconds. The Flash could just run in, spin in a circle, she'd be done. You know? Why even need the Suicide Squad? If this is a DC cinematic shared universe, why can't Batman just swing in and save the day? I know Superman's on vacation because he's dead or whatever. Spoilers for Batman vs. Superman. But, it just seemed kind of silly. But, so, I think that's about it. I could go on, but just go see the movie. Make sure you stay till after the credits, because there's it's a scene, but it doesn't set anything up. Because Warner Brothers released the Justice League footage. So, in this scene, Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, spoiler alert, is talking to Amanda Waller, and they're making a deal. And then Amanda hands him a file which has the Flash, Aquaman, I think Cyborg, I don't remember, and they make a deal. But we already know Bruce is looking for these people, so it was a cool scene, but kind of useless because it didn't show anything new. With every Marvel scene, it shows something new. If it's a scene from the next movie, if it's something that sets something up, but this didn't really set anything up because we already know that Bruce is out there looking for him. And, totally forgot to mention, it went by so quick, I don't even know if you noticed it, but in the beginning, when they're doing the intros of all the characters, on Harley Quinn's, it said, in jail for murdering Robin. Don't know if you noticed that, but Harley Quinn killed Robin, not the Joker. So I don't know if they're going to expand on that, what they're going to do, but Harley Quinn killed Robin. So take that as you want, do with it what you want. I know there's rumors that this guy is Robin, that he's Jason Todd. Nothing was confirmed in this movie, but they did show that Harley Quinn was in Arkham Asylum or wherever they were for killing Robin. So that's a thing. So guys, that's what I thought about Suicide Squad. Overall, go see it, but it's not going to change the world. So what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you want your money back? Are you buying the Blu-ray? Let me know. As always, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about the channel. I was trying out some new things, trying to, expand my horizons more than just gaming, but movies, tech, pop culture, pops, amiibo, all that cool stuff. As always, find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, all that stuff. All the information is down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep it classy.